We ride a real cycle with abalone. It has highs and lows, and the problem is when we have the lows and the fish bounce back, in the past we've fished it accordingly. So some of those times have been for too long. We've hit them a little bit hard when we should have actually been backing off. They can keep coming out till the very end and then just seem to drop, they just seem to go. But unfortunately when they go, they take a lot of getting back. And to give you an example, this is what we call the blackjack shore. Ben and I swam it earlier this year, and at the end of the day we had a pretty good day. We had 400 kilo between us for the day, an average sort of day, but it was the distance we covered to get that 400 kilo. It was nearly that whole shore. It was staggering.
With some discussions with some of the fishers, we worked out, well, we can tag sharks, we can tag all sorts of seals and other organisms. Then maybe we could, if you like, tag an abalone boat. So we set about over a period of 3 to 4 years to try to track where abalone fishers are working. We've now ended up with a very simple system. It's a passive GPS data logger, and we have a small depth logger that captures when they get in and when they get out of the water, and we have a four-dimensional data stream.
Well, most of the technologies that we have chosen have come about because we need the device to be really robust and waterproof. So the inductive charging is actually the same technology that's used in the new iPhone. That's a win for us and it's a win for them, having something that's more reliable. To have the divers actually comfortable using it, to have the data that it's collecting being used to manage an industry so that it can be sustainable, that's very rewarding to be able to know that your input is helping them to achieve their goals.
We've got all sorts of innovation and technology in the industry. The feed system's really important for waste minimisation, and basically as you move down through the cage you can monitor the fish are eating all the feed that's being distributed to them. This technology allows us to move with the fish and also minimise environmental impacts. So in relation to real-time monitoring technology, we use a whole range of it across the state. It's really beneficial because you don't need people out in a boat physically taking water samples all the time. You can have this information recording day and night at set intervals, and it can record anything from the amount of oxygen that's present in the water through to the wave action of a certain area. They really allow us to maintain and manage the balance between environment and production.
I've been mixed up in the management of it now for 6 or 7 years, but we've made some absolutely terrible decisions in that time, and we've gotten to a stage now where I don't think that can happen anymore. And then that is because of the input of science.
If they can see that the use of the technology is making their industry sustainable, then that's jobs for them and jobs for their kids.
I guess it's a form of decision support in the sense that we can make production, environmental decisions based on the inputs from this technology, and it can be accessed on your phone anywhere, anytime.
If you think about a $100 million fishery being managed successfully by just having a discussion with the divers about how the resource is travelling, we've done very well.
It's been a great fishery for me, and I think it can be again a great fishery for a hell of a lot of people.